and just be, it feels very confined. You're in this situation, and then, but I think looking at it like you touched on, for the sake of Allah,
for the
really
sake of
beautiful.
Allah.
Yeah,
for the sake of Allah. These men are just creatures. That's what we usually forget. They're just human beings that are bound to fall, to make mistakes. Why? Because they're just human beings with brains.
I think people.
You understand?
I think people minimize that point because nobody expects perfection from them. But I think it's the way they mishandle that power Allah has, the responsibility Allah has bestowed on them.
They can never be perfect, one way or another.
I get that, but
they'll fall short.
They fall short, but it's like there's some mistakes that it's not falling short, it's intentional.
Yes, exactly.
It's like, how do you excuse someone's behavior when all you're trying to do is be, like you said, do it for the sake of Allah, or even try and do it for the sake of Allah. I don't know.
Now, this thing, it should be about you, not anyone else, not them.
Okay.
He has married for whatever reasons he has. And by the way, it's not because you're not enough. It's not about you, my beloved sisters. It's not about you. Polygamy was exempted to them because of their nature. Allah saw them. Actually, in Surah An-Nisa, verse 3, Allah began with married to 3, 4. Number 1 is the last. The minute I read that surah, I said, now, and to the sisters seeing this, because that is the reality. It's not about you. You are still beautiful. You're still worth. You're still enough. But it's just about them, their nature. And we can't question Allah. He knows these creatures more than... Their libido is, I think, 10 times than us. I told you initially that you can spend weeks, months without thinking about anything, unlike the men, every day. And where are you going to get the energy as a woman as you are to be serving him every day?
Definitely.
Unlike that, you are sending him for mistresses. And I usually see, and I'll keep saying it, if a man has one wife, he's either masturbating or sexually weak, or he's a coward, or he's financially unstable, or he is into zina.
All those things, okay. I was going to say, is masturbating haram?
It's haram.
Okay.
All those
Just
things.
to clarify.
Yes. Now another one might be a coward because the wife is threatening, oh, I'll go, I'll do this, I'll do this. You understand? Then they are keeping with one wife. But unless otherwise, if he's free from all those things, why wouldn't he be having another one? And too bad to be true that some sisters are rather comfortable with their men having mistresses.
But do you think there are men out there who are comfortable with one wife?
There are a man who is content. Did you hear those 5 words? How sure are you that your man is not masturbating? How sure are you that he doesn't have a mistress? How sure are you? Yes, you might be contented with you officially, but then he's playing around with other women. Officially, he has one wife and everyone knows that he has one wife, but he's playing around. How sure are you that he's not afraid that you might leave with your threats? You know how we give them threats?
Oh, yeah.
How sure are you that he has enough finances to cater for the other home? I mentioned 5 things. What's the fifth?
Zina.
How sure? Yes, zina.
Masturbating.
And how sure are you that his manhood is okay, like strong enough to handle others? You understand? So their nature, that's their nature. We can't question Allah. And it's not their fault. Though too bad to be true, some brothers are misusing it. Some brothers are marrying for the wrong reasons. Sometimes maybe he wants to get at you. Maybe you did something to him and he wants to prove to you that, oh, you are not, who you think you are, or you are less, or this. So that's how they are missing out a point with polygamy. That's how they're misusing it. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. But still, that will be between them and their Rabbi, because they will be held accountable. So go ahead.
I remember hearing one time the Prophet ﷺ said that there's a man who will wake up with his shoulder.
Yes, because they were
yes. Yeah,
because yes, because they were not equal. You have to be equal. Try your level best in your capability to be equal. Even Allah sees your intention. You might never be 100% because it's really, really hard to be 100% equal. But can you try? Can you strain? Can you try to be equal?
Make your intention.
Yes, make your intention.
You have a lot of sabr. And
should I be concerned if my husband is if my husband is not gonna marry a second wife, third wife, or fourth wife? Should I be concerned?
Of course. And now don't get yourself lied to and then get disappointed in the future. He might lie to you because he wants you right now. Don't even get there. Don't even ever ask those questions.
What is making me ask those questions? Because we've seen our parents, like an example of her and me. Our parents have one wife. Our fathers have one wife. And they're old right now. So with that, it's giving.
Now, there's a difference between a man having one wife and then him having a wife and then having affairs. Are you intending to go with your man to Jannah?
Yes.
Are you intending to be the hand to hold your man off to Jannah?
Yeah.
You understand? Can you isn't that for him? Because their nature, that's how Allah created them. They're into it than the women. So you might not have had the stories of, I'm not saying your fathers did them, but trust me, there must have been some stories behind what. Now it's not their fault. That's your concern. You want me to say yes, yes. And I'm not going to give you the answer that you're looking for because that's not true. Or else I'll be lying to you.
Yeah. And we can't not get married.
And you have to get married. Yeah. But do not focus on that. But rather, do not focus on praying to Allah, oh yeah, Allah, please. Or else every woman should be praying for that. Because if you focus on that, you'll get disappointed. Yeah. And that's how people get, tired of the deen. They just feel like Allah is so unfair. I prayed to him. I woke up for tahajjud. I fasted for my man not to marry. Allah will not answer that prayer. He will not. Then they've married. Oh yeah, Allah, let her go. Let her go. What if she spent years fasting and praying to Allah? And what if she's also waking up for tahajjud for her marriage? Yeah, Allah, please keep my marriage. You see that disappointment and how some people start saying that the prayers don't work. Allah does not answer prayers. Because truthfully, there are prayers that are not being answered. Prayers of you praying to Allah and let her go. Allah, this woman, me, I'm uncomfortable.
I was told the other day that whatever, if you make bad dua for someone, the angels will make the same dua for
you. It comes back to you. Yeah. So meanwhile, as you're praying, how do you know whether she's Allah's friend? She's fasting. She's also waking up for tahajjud. She's giving out charity for her marriage. And meanwhile, you're busy, so angry, so worked out. You've forgotten even to take good care of yourself. Because remember, you have now a competitor. When the competitor comes in, you have to even look much way better than you did.
Amatula is speaking facts.
Yes.
Rethink things.
Yes, rethink. Stop concentrating on the negatives of polygamy. How about the positive?
Could you share the positive with us? Last time we didn't have enough time. Please dive in, share the beauty.
Now the beauty
of
polygamy.
Yes.
You know, we have to be submissive to our men. That's what Allah has ordained for us. That's no question. There's nothing to debate about that. As Muslims as we are, whose ultimate goal is Jannah, we can't look out for any feminists in us. I despise feminists. Yes, feminists.
All feminists, but there's different categories of feminists. There's extreme feminists, but there's feminists who are empowering women financially, women who, like women, you know what I mean? Am I making sense?
No, what I know about feminists, they are like, a woman can do better what a man can do.
Not
we can be
feminists.
Equal to that.
I think that was during the time of when women didn't have bank accounts.